Hey guys. Hey guys. Hi guys. It's Dylan. Today. Well, I do have one important announcement that I hit 500 subscribers. So thanks guys. Thanks to whoever that 500th was. And thanks to whoever the 1 through 500 was. I had a really original video idea. Okay, that sounded like sarcastic. It's actually real. I did. It's backstory to my thrifted clothes. Like, cause who knows? I don't know where this jacket's from. Who is this from? I don't know. I'm gonna come up with a story about it today though, for you to hear and listen to the story. So I guess I'll start with this one. So let's see. Here's this orange thrifted jacket. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna like improv it, just come up with a story on the spaghetti spot. So, okay. I think this was a boy's jacket. I think that he was 13 years old, and then his parents named him something weird like Cornelius. His brother was really cool, and his name was Jack, and then his brother worked at a construction site, and he was really buff and so cool, and everybody at their school was like, oh my gosh, Jack, that buff construction worker, he's so hot. And then Cornelius was like, bruh, I wish that I worked at construction, but Cornelius was too skinny and so small, and everyone's like, you can never work in construction, Cornelius. And so since everybody wore orange there so that people didn't kill them and they could be seen, Cornelius bought this jacket so that he could be seen because nobody seemed to notice him. Poor Cornelius. But now I own it, so suck that, Cornelius. I don't know what I'm doing in this video. I'm being so weird. Well, I am weird. I'm quirky. Sorry, I just said the Q word. Well, like, it's just like, I have like different weirds. Like I have like go crazy weird. And then I have like weird where I just say really weird things. And then I talk like this. And it's what I'm doing right now. And this girl just walked. She's across the street, and she just got up, carpooled in my neighbor's driveway, went underneath the mat, and took a key. And then I looked at her. Whoa, she just looked around. She's like, oh, is anyone watching me? And then she got in the front seat of the car. And now the car's reversing. That's weird because I've never seen that girl before. Well, whatever. I looked at her and I was like, okay. So that's the story for this one. I guess that's what my personality is going to be like in this video. I feel kind of hyper. I already filmed something today. I don't know if it's like, if I'm ever going to post it. It was like a weird vlog. I went to the dentist today and I got shot in my mouth and it hurt so bad. Okay, I'm sorry, but in all my videos, I don't like look at the camera, or I look at myself in the camera and it's off, or I like look around. So sorry about that. We're going to find the next piece. I decided that I'm just going to do it like, run in my closet, find whatever I can find. Because I don't want to like, well, I do improv, and there's a thing called pre-proving, and it's when like you come up with like things that you're like, oh, I could do this in a scene. If you do that, then you suck. So I didn't want to like try and make this video funny like by scripting it or something. I knew I wanted to do these shoes, so that's the closest thing to like pre-scripting, because I was looking at these shoes and I was like, bruh, like who had these before me? Like I will never know. And then I was like, I should just come up with a backstory. So then like I started to think of one, and then I was like, stop it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go off the one. So this is the only one that I've like low-key thought of. But basically what happened here is, see these grandpa shoes, okay? I put the beads on, the grandpa didn't. Grampies. So Gramps was walking, 5 a.m., walking his dog. His dog's name was Buddy. Real original Grampy, I know. And so he's just walking when all of a sudden this teen walks by and the girl's on her phone. But then like, why is she up at 5 a.m.? And then she goes, ha! And it hits Grandpa in the head. And Grandpa's like, broski, that was not cool. Turns out Grandpa ate some poisonous food that morning, and it wasn't a girl. It was not a girl at all. It was another old man, but he was a little bit less grampy. He was like middle-agey. And then Gramps was like, That's not how it works. Grandpa picks up a little hammer. Bang! He finds a hammer on the ground. Bang! Hits Middle Agey in the head. And he's like, oh no, I just killed Middle Agey. So then Gramps, see these little stains on these shoes? I think that's the blood of Middle Agey. That's where I came up with that. So then the dog is like, whoa. Buddy's like, bro, we just killed someone. And then Grampy's like, oh no. I can't go back to jail. And then Buddy's like, what? You went to jail? And then Gramps is like, before you were born, Buddy. And then Buddy's like, rah, rah, rah. So since Middle Agey is dead, Gramps just cleans up the blood, and then he drives down to the most random city he can find, donates all the clothes he was wearing, gets rid of Buddy. I know, sad. And then that's what happens. And Middle Agey died, and he didn't have a family, so nobody ever found out until now. So I'm sorry, Grampy. Please don't come for me. Next. Okay, I found one. Next we have this. One of my favorite things here. So it has like cheetah, and then cheetah buttons, and then cheetah cuff. Okay? Do you see this? Okay. So basically what happened here is we had a MILF. Okay? We had just like your run-of-the-mill, like, stay-at-home MILF, 48-year-olds, boob job, lip job. I'm sorry. And then her husband was always working because they thought that's what had to happen. That's not what has to happen. Female, you can work too. Anyways, so then she's like, oh my gosh, I need my husband to notice me. Turns out she's a cougar. Surprise here. And they have a pool boy. Sorry, this isn't very original. They have a pool girl. And she comes in and she's like, yeah, I'm cleaning the pool. Her name was Jessica. And then Annie here, Annie is the stay-at-home mom cougar. And she's like, do you know what? Like, I'm not like other cougars. And she's like, I'm gonna go for a girl. And then Annie's like, I'm bisexual. Because this is now times. But like, I support Annie. I don't support that she went for a cougar, but I support her, you know? And Annie's like 18, so like it's okay because she's not catching a case. So she's like, what do MILFs wear? What do MILFs wear? So she goes and she's like, cheetah, duh. So she goes and she buys this from Ronnie Nicole, size 14. And she's like, I'ma get that pool girl. And she has an affair with the pool girl. Her husband, Ron, never finds out. And then she was like, oh, I feel so guilty having this. Because every time she wore it, she would have an affair with her husband. On her husband? Because it was just so attractive. So she had to get rid of it. And then it ended up in my hands. But don't worry, I am not a cougar, so don't worry. Next. Okay, here. I was like, I need to find something basic to prove that I can come up with a story about anything. Okay, so here is this. This is one of the first things I ever thrifted, probably 2 years ago, when I just like didn't really have my own style yet, you know. So here it is. It's just this. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so soft. But that's not the point. So basically, what happened here is, let's see, this is High Sierra registered. And okay, so what happened here? It's summer camp time, okay? They're out at a lake. It's summer camp, 4th grade through 8th grade, okay? Stephanie, she's just a little girl, you know, she's a 7th grader. And Stephanie's like, hey, I'm almost the oldest at camp. Like, time to flirt with some camp leaders, okay? And there's a camp leader there, okay? His name, Joseph. And Joseph is so buff. Joseph is like, oh, I'm in the campfire. I'm going to build the campfire. Oh, cutting down trees. Axe. And all the girls are like, oh my gosh, look at his muscles. He's cutting down a tree with an axe. Oh my gosh, there's less oxygen because of him. Isn't that cute? So, tree falls. Okay, and he's like, timber! And then, of course, Stephanie's like, we're going down. I'm yelling timber. She starts dancing, trying to seduce Joseph, even though Joseph is 18 years old. But Stephanie, 7th grade. How old is Stephanie? 12. Okay, and then, and the tree hits her right on the head. And then Stephanie passes out. And then, of course, Joseph is like, bruh, I just knocked out Stephanie. I am not gonna get paid, and then I can't make out with that lifeguard, Sharkeisha. So he's like, I gotta save her. So he takes Stephanie to the first aid room. Nobody's in there because he doesn't want anyone to like trace what's happening, because he doesn't want to get kicked out. So then Stephanie's like, she wakes up and she's like, listen, that tree didn't really hit me. I just pretended it did because I'm in love with you and I'll do anything for your heart. And then Joseph is like, what? Like, Stephanie, you're a crazy, you're crazy B word, Stephanie. And then Stephanie's like, there's no way for you to play this off. If you ever want to touch Sharkeisha's lips again, then give me your shirt and give me a kiss. And Joseph is like, oh my gosh, either I get fired or I catch a case and end up shirtless. Like, what do I do? And guess how Stephanie got that shirt. Here it is. You heard it from me, folks. Stephanie got her first kiss from an 18-year-old. I'm not going to drop Joseph's last name, but... And she got the shirt. But then when she went home, she was on the phone telling her friend Isabel. And then Isabel was like, oh my gosh, whoa. And then her mom picks up the other home phone, and she's like, because Stephanie isn't allowed to have an iPhone yet. Crazy. And then her mom's listening, and she's like, what? And then Stephanie's like, Mom, you're listening to my phone call. And then the mom is like, we are taking that shirt to Goodwill, and we are getting rid of it. We're not going to burn it because that's a waste of fabric, but we are giving it to Goodwill. And then now it's in my hands. So, yeah. I guess those stories were really long, so we only have time for 4. But if you guys like this idea, comment down below. I have so many other thrifted clothes. I have just a little imagination, pure imagination. I can add to those clothes, and we could do a series of this if you guys want. Also, if you're a bigger YouTuber and you like my idea, just feel free to take it. Just take it, but give me credit, okay? Like, give me some credit, okay? Hopefully I'm the only one that's come up with this so far. Let's just pray. Okay, sorry. I'm being so weird today. Yeah, I think I'll do a second part just because I thought I would get through more. It's kind of like improv in a way. Like, improving, like, what you're doing. Like, the story. You gotta come up with a whole storyline from one little detail, which the detail is this. So if you guys are interested in improv videos, I could give you guys like some tips and tricks. I started getting interested in improv in the beginning of last school year, and then I worked on it for about a year, and now I'm on a team. So I can like give you guys some tricks to go from like beginner to like a little bit higher. Like, I'm not a pro, but I can help you guys out if you want. So thanks for 500 subscribers. Please subscribe for $20 a month. Just kidding. Okay, please subscribe. I really, really, really want to get to 1,000, even though that's double my subscribers. But I think we can do it. Watch my last 3 videos. They're funny. I promise. Oh my gosh. Thanks for watching. Comment down below, because I used to get a lot more comments. Ow! My tooth hurts. Please, thumbs it up. Don't thumbs it down. If you thumbs it down, then I will not know who you are, and I'll just be sad, and I'll be looking at it, and I'll be like, who thumbs this down? And then I'll never know, and I'll have to come up with a backstory for you, and you will not like it. So, random body part of the day is my pinky, because I pinky promised you guys that the last 3 videos are funny. So, thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. Please go. You're making me really uncomfortable. Bye. 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 Gucci, 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 Gucci.